Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zach and we're doing another Ecomi Veve video as per usual. Currently the price 2976 on a low of 2664 and a high of 2982. Not a lot of range going on right now, nothing crazy as usual. That said, in this video I want to go over an update that I think is kind of important for us to talk about, and so we're going to do just that right now. VeVe has been on fire on social media lately, especially on Twitter specifically, where of course they've been sharing drops, they've been sharing new announcements, all this other stuff that really a lot of it obviously ties towards Spider-Man, and we have seen a lot of that stuff. I've covered that a lot on the channel already, so by all means you can check that out if you would like to. But just now VeVe tweeted out in the past basically 5 minutes, new homepage, who dis, veve.me. Of course people are loving it. I was on this straight away 5 minutes ago or 6 minutes ago. Okay VeVe, I see you. But of course this is very exciting and I want to go through it and why it's exciting right now. So let's open up and go from there. So what would actually be smart, I think, this is awesome, is if we were to use the Wayback Machine, and we can do some comparisons maybe. I literally just thought of this now. Wasn't something I was planning on doing, but I think it could be helpful. So let's see if we have previous screenshots. So I'm assuming that let's go for any time before today, basically. Let's try and go for the latest one, right? I assume that would be July 28th, right? So let's have a look at what we can see here. Okay. I'm not sure how long Wayback normally takes, but essentially this is going to show us. Kind of show us. This isn't going as well as I'd hoped. Okay. So this isn't exactly what I was looking for. Oh, okay, I see why. So let's go back to when Comic-Con wasn't really as much of a talking point. Let's go back to maybe June 26th. Maybe that would be different. Because basically I want to compare what we see now with what we saw before and why this is important that they're updating the website. Something that will be important for people later on. So this is the website that we're fairly used to, right? So we see, of course, this is the iconic, as far as I'm concerned, iconic VeVe image of Batman. I was going to say Spider-Man for a second there. Batman essentially, sliding in the VeVe app, right? Which of course is sort of representation or representative of 3D, of course, AR technology that they have. Welcome to the world of digital collectibles. And then of course we go down and we see the virtual showrooms, and we actually, okay, so we see the VeVeverse thing here too, right? So that's really cool. Now, if we go over to the new website, is it different? So we have here, I think this is different, or maybe not. Maybe it's just formatted differently. No, I don't know. Either way, it says VeVe digital collectibles come in limited edition releases, can be purchased, sold, and traded, upgraded, and customized, placed in virtual showrooms, shared on social, and more, all through the VeVe app. And I think we have exactly the same copy, just formatted differently. So that's cool, right? But of course, the main difference here is that we have Spider-Man on a phone. This looks like an iPhone to me, that I believe it's switched off, right? This one we see the app. Of course, we see DC, we see Powerpuff Girls. Not sure what that is. But over here, of course, the phone is switched off. That's interesting, right? And we have Marvel First Appearance, The Amazing Spider-Man. It's also interesting to see that they've essentially switched it from DC to Marvel. I'm still getting used to it all. I run so many different projects, it's difficult for me to be as on it as others are in the community for every project. Like sometimes I'll say the wrong license or the wrong IP or whatever, and then people will come after me and I'm like, and whilst people are coming after me, I'm making a Fortnite or a Valorant video, and then people in Fortnite or Valorant will tell me off because I got, one character wrong in a sentence, or I'm like, I gotta get it right for everyone. Anyway, VeVe digital collectibles are 99% environmentally friendly. Learn more about our carbon neutrality. So that's actually the same thing here. Cool. And then instead of having no matter your fandom, VeVe has you covered, where we can see the IPs, and I think you can imagine, okay, so then you could click on to the next ones too. Now they have the season 1 digital collectible recap, which I would imagine goes to their YouTube channel. So of course we can see the recap here with the DeLorean. We have, of course, the Dragon Girl. We have a lot of different stuff. Ultraman, of course, DeLorean again. Some of it showing off the 3D AR capability, some of it being in showroom. Looking really great though, obviously. Now, if we go down, no matter your fandom, VeVe has you covered. So that has This right here has been replaced by this, and then it's been sort of moved downwards. And let's see if anything has changed as far as what they've written. I think the copy right here is the same no matter your fandom. VeVe has you covered. Whether you love pop culture, gaming, sports, film and TV, or anime and animation, VeVe offers digital collectibles from your favorite brands, including Batman, Adventure Time. So we actually don't see Marvel in this list. Obviously we have Marvel, but they haven't updated it. I do wonder if they're going to update the copy. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Virtual showrooms, of course, this is also here. Collectors display their collectibles with pride. But now that I look at it real quick, so they have updated this part. So at first we saw DC, Star Trek, Ghostbusters, Tokidoki, etc. Now we see Marvel and DC Ghostbusters. So they have replaced Star Trek with Marvel. I see. Okay. Virtual showrooms. Collectors display their collectibles with pride, and with VeVe continue this in the digital realm. I think it's the same copy. Yep. Create and customize virtual showrooms to showcase your digital collectibles and share this experience with other VeVe collectors around the world. Of course, all this sort of stuff, I think is something that can be built on, right? It's something that needs to be built on as well. Because right now, you can share your collectibles, but that's generally through social media. I think it's going to be really interesting when you can share natively in-app by having, obviously, others be able to join your server, essentially, and see your NFTs. But we know that's coming at some point, or at least that's what they've said. Move through your virtual showrooms on your phone, FPS game style, which is first-person shooter game style, or bring your showroom to life in AR and physically walk through them, or on your phone or tablet. Now the next thing we see is digital in the real world, and so this has stayed the same. Then we have buy and sell with others in the secondary market, which is also the same right here, same copy I believe as well. Completely same. Yep. Okay. And then we have VeVeVerse coming later this year. The VeVeVerse will offer immersive metaverse in which fans, same thing here, and collectors can stake their claim in a new and collaborative world of licensing. My guess is that this will at some point also be changed, because this is kind of good, I suppose, for investors maybe. But the reality is, actually, hang on. No, it's the same thing. The reality is, I don't think this is an amazing way to advertise it. I think it definitely does the job, but I think that there could be, I don't mean to, I just realized I'm sort of, I don't mean to poo-poo anyone's work. I love the entire thing in general, but yeah, I think that there's, I mean, it's not easy to write copy, so I'm not judging. Anyway, latest drops, Chaosium. So we have the latest drops here as we did right here. Back then it was Bombshells, and now it is Call of Cthulhu, right? And then we have Mondo Series 1, Jermaine Ranger's Choices. And okay, so they have actually changed this a little bit in that now we can see 3 latest drops thing, whereas before it was only 1. And then on here is the footer, well, I mean, it's the footer, I guess, but the last one, join the digital collectible revolution. And we saw all these different brands here. So will we see a different brand line here, or is it the same thing? So to me, it's the same. It's definitely the same, I think. Yeah, everything looks the same. So we have the main thing right here, which looks the exact same here. Then we have, yeah, so I'm just making sure because I know that people will correct me, but I think everything looks the same. And then below, get it on Google Play, etc. And then we have the actual footer. So let's see what happens when you click contact. So you can choose category, all this stuff. So this stuff is, I believe this, oh, you can't actually do it on Wayback Machine, but I think everything is normal. I think the only thing that has changed, actually, that's interesting. So if you click on contact, we see the old one. We see the old one, the Batman with the gun in his hand. I do also wonder, and this isn't like necessarily a bad thing, but I do wonder if they've changed it because of the gun in the hand. I wonder if this is more investor friendly. I don't know. Honestly, I might be wrong. It's probably just them wanting to show off Spider-Man. Interesting, really interesting stuff though. I would love to hear your take on everything we've seen there. Now, the reality is that if they're doing this, there's a reason for it, right? They're not doing this for free for no reason, you know? And so it's going to be interesting to see what they're doing this for. You know, are they going to be marketing this more? Do they just want to do an update because they haven't done an update in a while? Or is there something coming that we're not aware of that is going to mean that more people are going to be visiting the website? That would be really interesting. Having said that, I feel like this is more of a quality of life update because they haven't shown anything groundbreakingly different compared to the last website, and we've looked at that, right? That's why I've used Wayback Machine, so we could figure that out. I'm not sure what the reasoning is apart from updating it, which is a good reason regardless. Like updating it with the new IP, obviously Spider-Man being here, really awesome stuff. You love to see it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that's happening here, and of course this is just going to be good, as you know, multiple different things are good when we see new things, right? We've seen OKX come out, we've seen Spider-Man, we've seen, of course, we've seen a few other drops with Call of Cthulhu, etc., and now we have a new website. Really cool to see. And of course, I'm just waiting to see what else we have coming up this month. We've seen a lot already, but you know, we're only 4 days in, so you know, hopefully there's more. We'll see. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. My name is @ZakiZoo. I cover everything. Well, yeah, I cover everything gaming, entertainment, NFT-wise, crypto-wise that I'm interested in. So if you want to be up to date with everything happening, hit that subscribe button and keep notifications on, of course. Make sure to like this video. It would be very helpful. But with that being said, have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.